Hi again, everyone. Bob and Groz here. Yesterday, Rockstar Bob, the All-Star game was played. It was the lowest rated game in the league's history. It's 2 straight years now it's gone down, off 7.5% from last year. So
you mean Bud's plan didn't work?
It's not working. His idea of we'll have it be worth something this time. They're still saying that, aren't they? I didn't watch the game.
Still something on the line.
Yeah, something on the line.
It all counts.
It all counts, right? That's the line they're using. And you know, people increasingly care less and less. And 6 Ways to Fix Baseball's All-Star Game is a column written by Hampton Stevens in The Atlantic. Mm-hmm. I thought it was pretty interesting, and in particular, he talked about first thing was less Bud. You
win with less. How about no Bud? I mean, just go to the extreme.
He's kind of like that for a point. He kind of is arriving at the whole idea, and I'm with him, that the fact that this is determining World Series home field advantage really is silly. And the great line of last year, Braves catcher hit a 3-run double off a White Sox pitcher in the bottom of the 7th inning. That meant the Rangers started the World Series in San Francisco.
2 home games.
Crazy.
Yep.
Yeah, crazy. I don't have home field advantage for it. It's this last line, because here on Earth, home field in the World Series should go with the team with the best record.
Well, that's what a forward thinker would do. That's how a real commissioner would handle it.
He took a swing at Joe Buck, which you can do. I'm not necessarily a big fan. He said too much of Brian Wilson's beard coverage, that they've all gone nuts about that thing.
Well, they're desperate to find personality in these guys. Well, that's what they're searching for.
He hits fluff galore. He says they tried with Justin Timberlake, but it was pretty stupid.
It was awful. Standing by the pool with Mark Grace, they kept trying to make it funny. They kept going back to it in between pitches. Wasn't funny.
Keith Bell was funny.
That was
guy
funny.
Acting like himself was funny. What was it? David Ortiz's son doing the batting stances.
Yeah.
That's the stuff that happens when you de-emphasize it, don't re-emphasize it. The thing that he hit on, what I liked the most was, I guess it's a comparison to Major League Soccer for how he would do the lineups, how he would do the whole All-Star selection thing.
Well, you'd be the expert on soccer, so you tell me how it goes.
No, lacrosse. That's
or lacrosse. I'm not an expert on that one either.
Well, here's the deal. The 2 top vote getters would be captains.
Okay.
So you have the voting going on. The 2 top vote getters wind up being captains. They get to pick their very own team.
From both leagues.
From both leagues, night before the game, with playground-style alternating picks. So the guys who've been voted in are all there. They're all instead of National League, they're put in a pot. They're put here are all 30. What do they have now? 60 guys, I think.
I think there were 84.
Honestly?
No.
It could be.
I mean, that was the total, including guys that didn't show up. That
okay,
play.
but I think there were 60 there. So you got a huge pool of players. So the guys would pick back and forth, and have it on TV. Imagine they named Prince Fielder, Jose Bautista team captains. They choose their own teams. Do it on live TV. Fans would love it. I kind of agree with that. Hold mock All-Star drafts beforehand. Players would love it too. He suggests the comments, except for the guy who got picked last. He'd be furious.
He'd have a chip on his shoulder.
And would probably try and take it out on the field. In other words, it'd be fun to watch.
It'd be different. It would be fun. It was because obviously putting something on the line is not working. The lowest rated one in history, but it's not working, man. It's not like most things you do. It doesn't work.
It's an exhibition game in July. The mistake was making it count for anything, I think.
That's a horrible mistake.
Well, so
nobody likes it.
Be creative on this thing. Doing the draft. See, I suggested, and our producer, the man behind the camera, Colin Paisley, shot it down. That I like what the NHL does. I think you've got enough international baseball players. Now, easily you have enough.
What do they do?
You did NHL does U.S. against the world. Or I guess it's Canada against the world. It's Canada against the world.
We're not even sure. You see how we're doing this?
No, it's Canada, the NHL. It's Canada. At least they did it once or twice. Maybe North America against the world.
Still not sure.
You could even do it that way, although I don't think you'd want to. I think you could just do the U.S. There's only 1 or 2 Canadian ball players. You got plenty of great players in Venezuela, or from Venezuela. Heck, their pitching staff would have Felix and Pineda on it right there. Tremendous players, obviously, from the Dominican Republic, and well, you got Ichiro. You got a few other Japanese players who can play from Korea as well. Mm-hmm. And you have a U.S. versus the World All-Star game. Something fun. Forget about, this point about there not being any leagues anymore is perfect. I mean, American League, National League, play interleague ball.
Oh, I like the idea of having the 2 guys just pick. All right, you're taking him. All right, I'll take him. You got him? I'm taking him.
Would we pick Colin as our producer if we could do it that way, producing stuff?
Yeah, probably not.
I think we would, actually. I think we would. He doesn't think so either. We'll see you tomorrow.